the skate of Esposito. Didn't even see the pass coming. Murphy still controls. Out to Donnery. He fires. Out front. Puck is loose. Shot goal. Ken Hodge. It's 1-0 Bruins. And for Ken Hodge, that's his first goal of the 69-70 season. Number 6, Tracy Pratt. Ari dumps John Pronovo, and here comes Murphy. Ahead to Esposito. Moving around Pratt, out front. Puck is loose. Another shot by Murphy is stopped by Daly. 2 quick ones. And Pronovo takes Murphy to the backboard. Dope is done by number 10, Keith McCrary. And here comes Pronovo, Pittsburgh. He's slowed down by Murphy. Ari has the puck, but we've got a penalty coming up against Boston. Bruins with 2 men in the box. And the Penguins with 1. Here comes Schenkel. He's got Sather open. Sather now tied up by Orr. Back to Rupp at the point. Into Hextall. Can't get a shot off. Smothered by Dallas Smith. Here comes Westfall. He's got Schenkel on his tail. Broken up by Hextall. Bruins lead it 1-0. Ken Hodge's first goal of the campaign. Assist to Don Ari and Phil Esposito. Hextall across the Boston line off the boards. To the corner, it's Orr. Orr runs right into Sather, knocks him down, gets the puck back. And here comes Bobby. Still stick handling, still controlling. Gets away from Hextall. On the move, Bobby Orr. Gets by Sather. Killing off the clock. Back for it is McKenzie. Drops it back for Dallas Smith. He's broken up by the forechecking of young 20-year-old rookie Michael Briere, who last year for Shawinigan Falls, believe it or not, scored 75 goals. McKenzie off the stick of Joe Daly. Back to Dallas Smith. His shot into a screen. Goal! It's 2-0 Bruins. Back to live action. Here comes McKenzie again. Puts it in the corner for Stanfield. Centering pass. Smith can't control it. Here comes Pronovo. 1 man back. It's Orr. His shot out the stick hand. Another shot is tied up, but a whistle stops play. Raising the stick above the shoulder. Face-off will come up outside the Boston line. Sather leaves the puck for Morrison. Long shot. Stopped by Johnston. Leaves it for Smith. Kept in by Rupp. Bobby Orr behind the Boston net. Starts out slowly. Picks his good pass to Cashman. Cashman trying to work his way in. Does. Breakaway. Goal! It's 3-0 Boston. A good beat by Cashman, and he walked in on Daly and scored. Time of the goal comes at 10 minutes and 9 seconds. In front. Cleared to the corner by Dallas Smith, as Ari still has 43 seconds left to his penalty. Prentice, centering pass. A shot by Harbert. Goal! And it's 3-1 as the Penguins answer back. Murphy has it, controlling. Broken up by Rupp. On it there is Jim Morrison. Murphy stays with him. Morrison around the boards for Sather. Sather. Pass to Hextall, to Schenkel. Schenkel pulls it around Dallas Smith. Centering pass. Sather can't reach it. Morrison around Hodge. A shot. Stopped by Murphy. Another one. Kicked out. Schenkel stopped by Johnston again. And back on it is Beverly. We've got a penalty coming up. Orr straight up the middle, being hampered a bit by Schock. Now shifts into high gear. Gets it to Bailey. Back to Orr. Orr trying to shake Wojtowicz. Smith fires. A bouncer is wide. Harborough off the backboards. Now it's up to Prentice. Prentice misses a Bailey check. A veteran with New York, with Boston, with Detroit, and now with Pittsburgh. Lead pass goes by Harborough all the way back to the Boston line. It's Gary Doak. Bailey to Lawrence off the stick of Prentice. Pratt across to Wojtowicz. Lead pass for Dean Prentice. Prentice going in on Johnston. Look out. A shot. Goal! It's Ken Schenkel from Dean Prentice. It's 3-2. Back to the action. Puck in the Pittsburgh corner. Murphy dumps Morrison. Puck is loose. Here comes Pittsburgh. It's Harborough to Schock to Prentice. Prentice fires. Quick save, Johnston. Harbrick on the loose puck, puts it back behind the Boston net. Orr's on it. Forecheck by Prentice. Gets it up to Esposito. Bruins start out. Now it's Ron Schock. Broken up by Ron Murphy. Now Esposito. He's got Hodge open. Trying to work his way around Rupp. Does so. Races for the loose puck in the corner. Centering pass. High in the air, off the stick of Daly. Orr fires right into Daly's midsection. He gloves it, holds on. We've got a face-off coming up. Laurie gathers it in behind the Boston net. Intercepted by McCurry. Out front, goal. It's all tied up. Here comes Murphy. He's got Espy with him. Drop pass Esposito. Uses him as a screen, but his shot is wide. Rebound out to Bobby Orr. In the corner for Hodge. 1 minute left in the game. Centering pass. Puck is loose. Shot by Esposito is blocked. He's still got it. Circling out front. Another shot. And it's tied up as Esposito, in frustration, slams his stick on the ice and says, why didn't it go in? Dallas Smith off for a holding at 7:33. The Stars have the power play advantage. It goes back to Nani in the corner. Now it's back to LaRose. To Grant. His shot. Glove save and a good one by Johnston, and he gloves. Holds on. Face-off coming up. Westfall breaks up the pass. Now it's Sly. Harrison on an attempted sweep check. Goldsworthy from the blue line, stopped by Johnston. Dallas Smith out of the box, back at full strength. He's got the pass for Moore. Smith still going. His shot. Bouncing puck. It's loose behind the net. It's Harrison and Dallas Smith collide. Harrison gets it out to Orr. Stick handling. Right in front. A shot. Goes over the net. A backhander that had goal written all over it. O'Shea sends it to the Boston corner. Icing is waved off. As Orr starts back slowly, gives it to Rick Smith. Dallas Smith at center ice, stopped at the line. Now it's Cashman as he dumps Sly. Play continues. Now it's Collins, intercepted by Cashman. Orr has it to Cashman. Good pass to Lawrence. A good shot. A backhander goes wide. Out to Esposito. Gets away from Boyven, but covering up his Sly. Hodge with the puck. Winds up. He fires. Just stopped in time by Maniago. It deflected off his glove. He turned around and stopped that bouncing puck just before it went in. Good shot by Hodge and a good save by Maniago. Here comes Stanfield. He's got Busick on one side, McKenzie on the other. Pass goes behind McKenzie. Spins away from Boyven. Orr goes in the corner for it, puts it in the far corner. McKenzie on the gallop, chased by LaRose. Takes a good check from LaRose. Smith fires. Wide on the short side. Stanfield back to Orr. He fires, slowed down by LaRose. Back to McKenzie, blocked by LaRose. He's everywhere. Dallas Smith, his shot, smothered. Here comes LaRose. Ahead for O'Shea, 2-on-1. The shot misfires on the short side. Takes a good check from McKenzie as he crosses the line. Here comes Orr. He's got a man open. Esposito to Espy. Back to Orr. Orr, it's 1-0. As Bobby Orr takes a give and go from Esposito. Esposito starts up ice. Goes around Boyven, around Burns. Out front it's Stanfield. Out to Hodge in the gut. Stopped by Maniago. A good save. Pass goes back to Collins. Shot. Off the glove hand of Johnston. Here comes Hodge. Ahead for Stanfield. Outside is called. Johnny Williams at center ice. Flips a bouncing pass. Danny Grant scores for the North Stars. And things get a little rough along the boards. Cashman, Darryl Sly. A punch thrown at Garnett Bailey, and I think it was Darryl Sly or Bill Goldsworthy that threw it. Now Orr wants Goldsworthy. And Orr and Goldsworthy go at it. Orr gets the upper hand. Mizik trying to pull Orr off as he skated off by Dallas Smith. Mizik gets a hold of Orr again. And now the linesmen are trying to pry them apart. Orr still on top of Goldsworthy. Finally, the linesmen went out and they pry the two of them apart. North Stars hemmed in as Murphy checks Manny. Here's Orr to Esposito. Inside. Goal! 2-1 Boston. As Esposito pulled Maniago out of position and stick-handled around him. Time of the goal comes at 1 minute, 8 seconds of the third period. Centering pass. Hodge trying to thread the needle through Polanic and Grant, but he's tied up. Behind the net, Hodge is on it. Centering pass. Harrison. Shot is deflected wide. Good defensive move by Darryl Sly. Grant, wing to wing. LaRose. Rick Smith with him. Ties him up. Puck in the near corner. It's Grant battling with Hodge. Here comes Dallas Smith. Gets away from O'Shea. Drops it across for Murphy. His pass. Oh! It's 3-1 Boston. It looked as though Ron Murphy will get credit for the goal, but let's hold it. At 7:29. At any rate, the Bruins take a 3-1 lead. Esposito gets the clearing pass. He's at center ice. Drop pass. Hodge. He's taken off the play by LaRose. Parisi swings back toward the Boston zone. Drop pass. Cullen can't get a shot out. Good back-checking maneuver. LaRose's shot. Oh! It's 3-2. Parisi scores for the North Stars. 7:23 left in tonight's game. Mizik to Goldsworthy. He's got a breakaway. Look out. Stopped by Johnson. A great save. On a breakaway. Johnston beat him. Now it's Rochford. He's checked tightly by Murphy. Murphy in the corner with it. Takes a check from Cahan and a good one. But Hodge has it behind the net. Trying to feed out. But it's right on the stick of Ted Irvin and cleared to center ice. He's on the move as Ari stays right with him. He's broken up by Gary, Doak, and Cashman. On for Boston. Starts back. Cashman pulls it away from Roth. Going in. His shot. Stopped. Follow-up shot. Kicked out. Two good saves by Desjardins. At center ice, it's Dallas Smith. Stopped inside the line by Irvin. As the Kings are in the middle of a line change. Desjardins out of his net is bumped by Cashman. In the corner, Rolfe loses to Westfall. Out to Smith. His shot goes behind the net, off the shoulder. Centering pass. Westfall can't get his shot off. And here comes number 8. That's Ross Lonsbury wearing the helmet of former Bruin. Lonsbury, scorer of 1 goal thus far this season. Or up the boards for Cashman, kept in by Rolfe. Out front, Lonsbury in the corner. Centering pass blocked by Orr. Good check by Jim Lawrence. A shot is smothered and deflected into the seats. We've got a face-off coming up. Here's Lawrence at center ice. Lonsbury back check, breaks him up. Cashman to Lawrence. Shot stopped by Desjardins. And he holds on a face-off coming up. Lawrence had him point blank, but couldn't lift it up high enough to get it over to Desjardins. Back to the action. Stanfield across for Orr on the power play. Wall has 1:23 left to his hooking penalty. Esposito battles Brent Hughes for it. Espy gets it. Looks for the open man. Across. Busick score! It's 1-0 Boston. And for the Chief, Johnny Busick, that's his 3rd goal of the season, the first one against the Kings on their home ice. Number 9, Johnny Busick, puts the Bruins ahead 1-0
Boston goal.
on a power play goal.
9.
Stolen by McKenzie. Look out. Shot. Score! It's 2-0 Bruins. Time of the goal comes at 12 minutes, 53 seconds. Number 19, John McKenzie, who has scored his 3rd goal of the season. Now Hodge comes back. The 3 skaters for Boston, Esposito, Ari, and Smith. A shot in front. Just gets by Johnston, but misses the open corner. Back to Rochford. Across the wall. His shot wide on the short side. Rebound back out to Rochford in the corner to Craig. Intercepted by Esposito, right on his stick. Back checking of Hextall, picks up the loose puck. Up to Wall. Bruins are short 1 skater, 4-3. Craig with the puck. Ari goes down on one knee as if to block. Craig keeps the puck, now does block it. It goes back out to Rochford. Telling Craig to go in deep. He fires. Goal! And it's 2-1. As Craig tipped it in off the stick of Leon Rochford. And for Skip Craig, that's his first goal of the season. He's got 4 assists. Now it's Wall being chased by Busick. Shack bottled up by Westfall. Played by Cahan. Up on the right wing boards to Craig. He's got the 1 LA goal. Centering pass. Out front. A shot. A great save by Johnston. Stanfield up to Busick. He can't handle it. Kept in by Cahan. Shack puts it in the corner. McKenzie and Hextall raise their sticks, and it looks like it's McKenzie who's going off. Harrison makes a pass at Wall. Wall feeds out to Craig. Lead pass for Shack as he's bumped by Dallas Smith. Puck cleared to Sunrise by Ori. Here comes Hodge. He's got shooting room. He fires. Great save by Desjardins, and he seemed to have backed off almost from the force of the shot itself. Here comes Shack. He's got daylight. He fires. Shot by Johnston and cleared behind the net by Orr. Rochford at the right point with 30 seconds left to McKenzie's penalty. Hextall. His pass blocked by Smith. Delay penalty coming up, and it's against Boston. Craig shot stopped by Johnston, and Johnston swipes at Hextall. Now it's Craig with the puck. Centering pass. Rolf's shot blocked by Bobby Orr. A head full of wrench. Westfall breaking. Has daylight. Moving in. Pulls the shot around. Hits the post. And it's cleared at the last instant by Dale Rolfe. Another shot kicked out. Doak sends it up the boards for Cashman. He's checked by Rochford. Back behind the Boston net. Centering pass out front. Stopped by Johnston. And he holds on as that puck almost got away from him. Outside the line, Hextall dumps it right back in. Knocked down by Orr. Out to Busick. To Stanfield on the gallop. Sweep check by Brent Hughes, and here comes Hextall. Hextall broken up by Orr. Busick gets it back. Out to Stanfield. Now it's Bobby Orr. He fires. Kick save. A backup now. Goal! And the Chief has scored his 2nd of the night. It's 3-1. And Bobby Orr picks up his 2nd point of the night. He's got 14 to lead the National Hockey League. Kept in by Craig. Broken up by Stanfield. Gets it back to Wall. He's got daylight. Walking in. Goal! It's 3-2 with 1 second to go. Ullman set to draw against last year's National Hockey League All-Everything Phil Esposito. Bruins control. Back to the Bruins corner goes Dallas Smith. Smith starts out. Tries to feed Murphy. It would have been a 2-line offside, but it was taken off by Horton. And now Horton has the puck. Kept in by Smith. To Ron Murphy. Tied up by the back checking of Ron Ellis. Smith again keeps it in. Stopped by Edwards. Out front. Goal! The Bruins lead it 1-0 at 28 seconds. It looked like Ron Murphy, but let's wait for the call. There's the clearing pass, kept in by Smith. There's the initial stop that Edwards made, reaching across. It looked like either Hodge or Ron Murphy beating Edwards to his glove side. They've got Lee and Mike Walton at the power play points. Bruins using Westfall and Harrison as the penalty killers. Puck behind the Boston net. Keon sends it to the far corner. Harrison can't tie it up. Ari runs right into Lee. Puck in the corner. Oliver centering pass. Gets by Keon. Walton shot. Stopped out front. Goal. It's all tied up. Murray Oliver scores for it. 1-0. It's all tied up. On the faceoff, it goes back to Mike Pellick, number 4. Up to Muzz Oliver. His shot off the boot of Bobby Orr. Cleared up to John McKenzie. Bobby Orr pulls it around Floyd Smith. To Busick, to Stanfield, back to Orr. Good passing. Orr's shot, stopped by Edwards. Glove save, and he holds on. Rick Smith back to Ron Murphy behind his own net. Hodge can't handle a pass. Finally gets it back. Intercepted Walton. Out front. Selby couldn't get his shot off. Takes a check from Ari. Broken up by McKinney. Ari loses. Selby on Ori. Ari having trouble getting away from Selby. Walton. Backhander. Bouncing puck, but Hodge and Esposito and Murphy start out. Hodge to Esposito. Gets away from a Dory check. Center pass. A shot. And Edwards ties it up as Hodge has the puck right in front. Doak puts it to the corner off the stick of Edwards. Centering pass. A shot by Lawrence. Good save by Marv Edwards. Stolen again by Lawrence. He in turn loses to Jim McKinney. Mike Walton from the red line. A bouncer cleared right on the stick of Selby. Stopped by Cheevers. Centering pass. And it's cleared by Lawrence up to Westfall. Cashman on the left wing. And offside is called. Westfall across the line a bit too quick. Dallas Smith up the boards for Phil Esposito. He's got Hodge with him. Crisscross. Esposito on the backhand. Right into the skates of Murray Oliver. Hodge gets it back. Out to Dallas Smith. He shoots. Off the stick of Esposito. Hits the top of the bar. Puck is still in play. Floyd Smith in the near corner. Gets away from a Murphy check. That puck hit the crossbar and bounced high. Hodge right across in front. But here comes Oliver. And he clears. Ices the puck for a release. And the faceoff will come up at the Toronto end. Doak trying to get away from the forechecking of Keon. Center ice. Here's Phil Esposito. He's got Hodge open on the right. Hodge takes it. Shot is kicked out. Murphy hits the post. Here's Floyd Smith. Off the skate of Murphy. Doak sliding save. Now it's Oliver. Centering pass in front. Kick save. Cheevers. Good one. Hodge moves around Oliver. Shot by Keon goes wide. Horton keeps it in the zone. Here's Horton, tied up by Murphy. Down he goes. And a penalty is coming up to Boston's Ron Murphy. Here's Selby going in. Taken to the corner by Doak, and he's hit hard. Oman checked by Cashman. Walton fires. Goal! To Ron Murphy, his shot smothered, and here comes Paul Henderson ahead to Norm Oman. 2-on-1. His shot kicked out by Cheevers. Goal! It's 3-1. Ron Ellis scores for Toronto on an almost impossible angle. Lawrence takes it. He's tied up. Now it's Cashman. Cashman behind the net. Slides it out to Doak. His shot into a screen. It's loose. Goal! It's 3-2. On the faceoff. Out to McKinney. His shot. Glove save and a good one by Cheevers, and he ties it up. It'll be Keon and Lawrence. Dory across to Horton. Ahead to Keon. He gets by Rick Smith. Look out. Shot and goal. It's 4-2 Toronto. Busick off the boards for McKenzie. Dumps it to center ice. LaPerriere has it. Off the stick of Richard. Now it's Stanfield to Busick. McKenzie breaking. And LaPerriere stops the drive and gives it to Redmond. Ahead to Richard. Drop pass. Redmond. Back to Richard. But he can't reach it as he was going in on Cheevers. Here comes Stanfield. A good feed out. 2-on-1. Back to McKenzie. His shot. Goal! It's goal. Tied up. And for McKenzie, that's his 7th goal of the year. Here comes Montreal. Esposito picks up the loose puck on a back-checking maneuver as Westfall breaks him up. At full strength as Sanderson's back. Esposito in the corner. Takes a check from Backstrom. Now it's Cornwallis. And Backstrom starts out, but Esposito takes it right off the stick. Sanderson's shot is blocked. Down goes Sanderson. McKenzie. And it gets by Doak. Here comes Cornwallis. Breakaway. Drop pass. Backstrom. Shot. Great save by Cheevers.
Boy, that was a beauty of a save by Cheevers, Don. Richard threw that puck right up to the top of the net, but he got his arm on it.
Here comes Richard. Richard drops it for Lemaire. His shot. Great save by Cheevers. His Harper stride goes over the net. Doak hustles on the puck. Montreal controls. It's Richard. Lemaire can't get a shot off. Busick starts back. Feeds to Dallas Smith. Backhander stopped by Vachon. Here's Busick checking in the corner. Gets it out to Doak. Feeds across to Dallas Smith. He drives. Stopped out front. McKenzie was hoping for the tip-in. LaPerriere intercepted by McKenzie to Busick. Back to McKenzie, but he takes a check from Harper. Here's Redmond to Richard. 5:55 on the scoreboard clock left in the first period. Richard is sandwiched between Doak and Smith. Busick had Lemaire lined up but missed. Here's Dallas Smith. Feeds out to Stanfield. What a season he's having. Still going. Gets a shot on. Stopped by Vachon. McKenzie the rebound also stopped. Goal as LaPerriere gives it to Harper. Lead pass, Richard walking in. Shot is missed as Cheevers was down and out. Here comes McKenzie. Back to Busick. Stanfield, his shot pops into the seats over the glass, and we've got a face-off coming up. Derek Sanderson off the face-off, he scored! What a shot right off the face-off. Bam! And that's Derek's first goal of the season. Back to the action at Busick in the Boston zone. Tries to lead McKenzie too far. Harris flips it back in again. Gary Doak. Now it's Lemaire at center ice. Goes by Savard. Busick races for it. But Harris reaches it first. Stanfield from point blank tried to tip it by Vachon, but a save. And a great one it took to block that one. McKenzie in the first period, his 7th, Sanderson's first off the faceoff at 3:39 of the second period. Orr to Don Ori. Runs into Bobby Russo. Loses Beliveau. But he's tied up by Ori. Ori recovers fast. Here's Hodge. It's Esposito. His shot steered to the boards by Vachon. Hodge has it. He fires. Post was covered by Vachon. LaPerriere out to Russo. Broken up by Esposito. His shot. An easy save for Vachon as Cashman digs for it. Goes to his knees. Ferguson. Almost broken up by Hodge. Now it's Beliveau. Back to Russo. Here's Hodge trying to get a shot off. Was tied up by Terry Harper. Or across to Ori. Flips it around the boards. Vachon leaves it. Gets it away from Esposito. Here's Cashman. Drives. Stops at the post. Esposito. His shot blocked. Back to Bobby Orr. Look out. Or across to Ari. He fires. Deflected wide by LaPerriere. Cashman trying to center it. Hodge has it. Flips it by everyone, right between the defensemen, all the way back to the Boston corner.
There was a couple of minutes of action there, Don, where they come awful close.
Bruins carrying this period, as you mentioned, Pat. Hodge having trouble untracking. Pocket center ice, here comes Phil Esposito. He's got Hodge with him. He fires, stopped by Vachon. Rebound, Esposito is blocked. Bruins change on the fly. It's Derek Sanderson. Westfall, Sandy with a puck. On the gallop. He fires. Great save by Vachon. Lays it for Ted Harris. Here comes Cornway on the gallop. He's got Duff on the left. Shot by Cornway. Kept on its way by Cheevers. Hit an obstruction right out in front of Cheevers, but no one was there. Here comes Bailey. Bailey flips it around Savard. Savard much the bigger, and Bailey could not get around him. Richard out to Cornway. Now Richard drops it for Dick Duff. Duff to Richard. Shot. Great save by Cheevers. And it's cleared by Gary Doak.
The old saying in the National Hockey League, look out for those streetcars. And that Ori had streetcar all over him there if he had to catch Mr. Duff.
A bouncing puck, or protects the bounce. A shot and a goal by Cornway as Bobby could not clear. And the game is all tied up. And there's your danger of leaving that man open in front of any net. Corner. Esposito has it. Shot is wide. Cashman the rebound. Back to Don Ari. To Cashman. Esposito tries to drag the shot through, but misses the open post. Esposito shoots. Blocked by Vachon. Or across to Ari. He drives. Deflected into the seats of face-off coming up. Lemire spun around by Doak. Centering pass is blocked by Cheevers. Doak across to Busick. The Chief on the prowl on the left side. Through to Stanfield. Up, and he can't get the shot off. McKenzie's shot is blocked by Richard. Stanfield trying to beat out is blocked by Harris. Dallas Smith puts it in the corner. Here's the Chief. Stanfield shot. Off the glove of Vachon. McKenzie in the corner. Around Harris, but he's broken up as Richard starts back. Drop pass for Lemire. His shot stopped by Cheevers. Redmond off the boards for Richard. Here's Lemire. He's got Redmond. He's open to Redmond. A shot. Great save by Cheevers. Bobby Orr straight up the middle. B goes to Hodge. He's on the gallop. He fires again. Glove save, Vachon. Trying to beat Vachon for the glove side. Ari to Cashman. Out front. Blocked by LaPerriere. Kept in by Ari. He fires. Stopped by Vachon. That puck popped once and hit Vachon's glove. Across to Bobby. He fires. Stopped out front. Ari on the loose puck. Bruins putting the pressure on. Another shot behind the net. Rebound Ferguson. By everyone. This will not be icing as it went through the Boston crease. 5:53 left in tonight's game. It's 2-2. Ari to Westfall. Center ice. Esposito has it. 3-on-2. His shot. Stop. Rebound. Malone has the puck. Tries to center a pass to Tachuk. Right out front. A shot goes. And the Rangers have taken a 1-0 lead. Ahead for Whiting. Whiting takes a return pass from Marshall. He's slowed down by Doak and broken up. McKenzie loses to Nevin. Now it's Doak. To Stanfield. Good pass. Splits the defense. Ahead to Busick. Shot is kicked out by Jackaman. Here's Busick again. Shoots. Again kicked out. Two great saves, robbing Busick of a goal. Here's Nevin. Ahead for Whiting. A bouncing puck, but offside's been called. Stop to the Boston line as Orr flips it to center ice. Here comes Park. To Gilbert. Back to Taychuk. Good passing. Taychuk out front. Goal! And the Rangers take a 2-0 lead. Brad Park scoring for New York. Stealing to Gilbert. His shot right across in front of Johnston as Hatfield was spun around by Dope. Hatfield's got the puck. Right across in front. Goal! It's 3-0. For New York, it was Orland Kurtenbach scoring the third New York goal. Here comes Bobby Orr, coasting through center ice off the stick of Sanderson. McKenzie digs in the corner. Centering pass is blocked by LaPerriere. Busick. Now Sanderson to Bobby Orr. Wrist shot. Just missed. Just missed the post. It hit somebody's skate. Maybe it was Vachon's himself, but he gloved it as it popped up into the air. Here it is again. We'll see if we can. There's Orr. Through a screen. It hit somebody's skate. Bounced up, and Vachon gloved it. 5 seconds left to Harris's penalty. Hodge to Esposito. Esposito dumps it to the Montreal backboard where Vachon leaves the rebound for LaPerriere. Dallas Smith keeps it in the zone as Canadians are back at full strength. Hodge digs with LaPerriere. Puck is still in play. Out front, goal! Going clear, 1-0. Fred Stanfield scoring for Boston. Harrison tied up by Redmond. Here's LaPerriere. He drives, blocked by Harrison. LaPerriere gets it back again. A backhand, a stop by Orr and cleared. The value of number 4 is never ending. LaPerriere winds up behind his own net, comes out, gives it to Redmond. Cross to Duff. Duff drop pass Richard. Shot, glove save Johnston, and a dangerous situation it was. But he made the save and tied it up, face-off coming up to his left. Out-of-town scores at Detroit. First period action tied, a goal apiece. Bobby Hull for Chicago. Shot off the face-off, stopped by Johnston. Intercepted, his Bordelot shot. Stopped, another shot. Great save by Johnston. 2 quick ones, and he was equal to both. Good two-way hockey. These clubs are playing good defensive hockey tonight. McKenzie trying to deke LaPerriere, couldn't do it, dumped it between his legs, but here comes Canadiens. Harper slowed down by McKenzie, broken up by Dallas Smith, but puck is loose in the Boston corner. Fed right across. Lemaire to Redmond. Goal! Across to Savard. Broken up at the line, but picked up by Lemaire. His shot. Great save by Johnston. Puck is loose. Savard. One hands it to Cornway, but back comes Sanderson. Sanderson. 3-on-2. Across for Cashman, and the Bruins score. 2-1. A great pass. Right across in front of Ashaw. And Wayne Cashman scores for the Bruins. It's 2-1, and a penalty's coming up against Montreal. No, says referee Bill Friday. A wave-off coming on that goal. Let's see it on instant replay. There it is to Cashman. Off his skate, not his stick, says referee Bill Friday. Redmond and McKenzie battle in the corner. Rick Smith gets by Rick Smith. Here comes Richard. 2-on-1. Richard with Lemaire open. Blocked by Bobby Orr. Great defensive move by Orr. Redmond almost steals. Orr ahead to McKenzie, right side. Stanfield at center ice. This is the hotline across to McKenzie. Back to Busick. His shot. Blocked out front. It's loose. Stopped by Vachon beside the net and tied up. Orr ahead for Wilkins, who pushes it ahead for Busick. Busick to Bobby Orr. Orr going straight down the middle. So Busick doesn't get the shot off. Vachon was beat. Busick out to McKenzie. Back to Wilkins. He drives. Black drives again. McKenzie bouncing puck. It's loose. And here comes Mickey Redmond. Pass goes to Richard. Back to Redmond. Drop pass. Lemaire can't get a shot off. Finally does. Great save on Johnston as Richard was point blank. Ori off the boards, but it's picked off by Provo. Hits his own man, Backstrom. Busick battles for it. Ori to Dallas Smith with 1:05 to go. Stanfield. Back to McKenzie. Off the boards, Busick. His shot. Great save. It went across the line from our viewpoint, but the light did not go on. Ahead for Lorentz. Lead pass ahead for Esposito. Centering pass blocked. Espy takes a swipe out front. Shot blocked. Ken Hodge on his backhand and is tied up by Vachon. Here it is again. There's Esposito swiping at the loose puck. Lorentz couldn't reach it. A backhander by Hodge is tied up by Vachon. And another good scoring opportunity for the Bruins is thwarted. And here comes Canadiens. It's Ralph Backstrom. Backstrom gets by Wilkins. Still going. In on Johnston. Goal. And Canadiens made it 2-1. A supreme effort by Ralph Backstrom as he got by both Orr and Wilkins, as you'll see on the replay. There he gets by one man, that's Orr. The second man, Wilkins, walks right in on Johnston as Bobby made a second effort. And there's the shot as Johnston is beat. Harris tries, blocked by Orr. 2-on-1 as Sanderson and Orr break. Across to Orr, but it's blocked by Thurston-Orr. A good defensive move by the Montreal defenseman. Bobby Orr has it. Out front, right across, and Sanderson. Let's save Vachon. A fantastic save. And Sanderson is noticeably frustrated. Now it's Lorentz. A delayed penalty coming up against Montreal. And now LaPerriere pushes Friday, and he's out of the game. LaPerriere pushed referee Bill Friday, and that will cost him. He is through for the night. Plus, his paycheck will be a little light next month. Provo coming into the circle a bit too quick, causes a quick whistle on the faceoff. Busick in the corner. Loose puck. Sanderson. He shot. Goal! It's not caught up! Derek Sanderson on first for Boston. What a rocket! He stopped that clearing shot. Here it is again. Out to Sanderson. There it comes. He blocks it. And look at this one. Wham! Right into the far corner, and it's all tied up. Gets by Rick Smith. Carroll tied up by Smith. They both go down. Stanfield on it. And here comes the Chief. Ahead for Bobby Orr. Orr. Back to the Chief. Going through. Backhand. Stopped by Esposito. A great save. And this will be icing against Chicago. Forecheck. Here's Lorentz. Across in front is blocked by Bobby Hull. Rick Smith fires. Goal! Tipped in right in front of Tony Esposito, and it's 1-0 Boston. I don't know if it was, I believe it was Ken Hodge that tipped it by him, Pat. And for Ken Hodge, he's starting to come up with the goals. Across to Phil Esposito. He drives. Out front, it's loose. Goal! Ken Hodge scores for the Bruins. It's his second of the night.
John, that might be a good luck omen. Mr. Hodge getting two to start.
Bobby picks up speed as he swings the net. Gets by one man. Ahead for Derek Sanderson. Sandy to Lorentz. Out front. Shot at the post, and it's tied up right at the post. There you can see the puck as Tony Esposito hugged that iron to keep that puck from going through. Busick to Orr. He drives. Stopped out front. Busick. Oh! It's cleared up. On the draw. Angotti has it. Back to Stapleton. To Bobby Hull. Flips it in front. Angotti. Backhand. Kicked out by Cheevers. Bobby Orr moves it out. Now it's Kenny Hodge. Off the boards, but it's picked up by Makita. Less than a minute to go to Dallas Smith's penalty. Here's Stapleton. Blocked by Bobby. Stapleton gets it back to Bobby Hull. Stapleton has it. Makita's open. Will he fire? Out front. A backhand. A stop. And cleared by Don Ari. As Makita starts out for the Hawks. Bruins changing on the fly. Makita still going. He drives, he scores. It's a 3-1 hockey game as he used his screen wisely. And Gerry Cheevers has lost his shutout. Orr, straight up the middle to Cashman. Back to Bailey. His shot is behind the net. Here's Magnuson, number 3. Intercepted, kept in by Cashman. Moving around Magnuson. Out to Bailey. Back to Cashman. Here's Cashman in front. Goal! Sanderson scores for the Bruins! Back to the action with Bailey off for slashing. A shot by Stapleton is gloved by Orr. He's got Sanderson with him. 2-on-2. Ahead for Sandy. Out front. Stopped by the Jordy. Just in the crease. And Sanderson almost had himself a short-handed goal. Oh. Out to McKenzie. Intended for Makita. Here comes McKenzie. Goal! And the Bruins lead it 5-1. Here's Nesterenko stealing in the Boston zone. Centering pass is blocked by Orr. Oh, what moves. Bobby out to Wayne Cashman. He loses possession. Nesterenko. Both teams at full strength. Jarrett going in, but it's cleared off the boards by Esposito. Bailey has it. Sanderson. Up to Cashman. Cashman. Drive. And the Bruins go ahead 6-1.
John, I think we've got a good line here. There's Bailey, Cashman, and Sanderson. They're certainly playing terrific tonight. And they're moving that puck. They're passing that puck beautifully.
Rose, and the North Stars bring it back. This is Williams. Williams going in. Williams turning the corner, centering right through the crease. Parisi with it. Parisi on the move to Grant. Grant in close, scores! Danny Grant scoring for Minnesota. Set up beautifully. And this combination, there they tie one another up, but the puck comes out loose. Boyman after the puck, he goes down, kicked around. Bruins looking to center it. They bring it out. Here's the shot. And a goal! Center ice face off. Grant to Boyman. Intercepted by Sanderson. Return moving in. Shot and goal! Pass goes by everybody. Barlow breaks out. Rink-wide's a pass to Cullen. Cullen going in. Leaves it for Collins. Collins on the move. A backhander in front. Barlow. And a goal! And they tie it up. Barlow scoring.
Starts up for Boston. Still going. Orr still has the puck. Centering pass. Blocked at the post by Jochum and off of Busick. A golden opportunity. Orr still controls in the corner. Out front. Goal! The Bruins lead it 1-0. As Johnny Busick did not miss the second time. Kept in by Brad Park in the Boston corner. Fairbairn and Rick Smith. 2 number 10s bump. New York control. Centering pass gathered in by Hodge, and here comes the Bruins.
Lawrence to Orr. His shot, glove save, Giacomin. Cleared to center ice. Hodge digs for it. Breaks up Ballone. Intercepted by Brown, and down he goes. Ballone has it. In the corner, centering pass blocked by Rick Smith. Esposito trying to tie up Taychuk. Park has it. Shot by Fairbairn. Misses everything. Ballone. Checked by Orr. Shot. Goal. It's all tied up. Taychuk scores for New York. Fairbairn with the puck. Looking. Feeds back to Gilbert. He fires. Great save. A kick save by Cheevers. Backhander blocked out front by Ori. In the corner, Ballone. Fires across, tipped wide by Ori, but kept in by Gilbert. Now Westfall clears for the Bruins to the New York zone. Cheevers immense thus far. He's got 1:08 left on the penalty to Cashman. Gilbert gets it to Fairbairn. Ballone back to Fairbairn. Can't get his pass off. Takes a good check from Ori. Sealing. Taychuk to Fairbairn. Off the leg of Ballone. Back to Park. Blocked by McKenzie. Ballone. Double team. Dallas Smith can't clear. Park drives. Glove save, Gerry Cheevers, and he holds on a face-off coming up. On the face-off, Cheevers out of his net. Puck is loose. Scurries back. He's without his goalie stick. Intercepted by Orr. Orr down the right side. Feeds across. Esposito back to Orr. Goal! And the Bruins score a short-handed goal. Bobby Orr from Phil Esposito. And it's all tied up. A great rush by Bobby Orr and good passing between number 4 and number 7. Time of the goal comes at 14:47. Face-off to the left, the right of Cheevers. Off the face-off in front of the crease. Smith in the corner. Clears for the Bruins. Back to the New York zone. Sealing. Bruins back at full strength. Here's Nevin. His shot. Wide on the short side. As he walked in on Cheevers. Hodge in the corner. Look out. Hadfield. Just swings by Rattel. Now skates it out to center ice. Still going. Gets by Hadfield. Swings the net. Feeds through. Cashman has it. Boxed in. Out front. Esposito can't get a shot off. And finally, the play is whistled at as a host of players in front of Giacomin go down in a heap, and we've got a face-off coming up. Stanfield on the forehand. Puts it to Busick in the near corner. Out to Esposito. Back to Orr. Orr winds up. He drives. Busick gets the rebound. Out front. Orr off the boards. He drives. Wide. Rebound. Orr gets it back in the corner. Stanfield to Busick. Busick right at the side of the net. McKenzie digs to Busick. Block. Busick gets it back. Circles. Checked in the corner. Busick trying to dig it loose. He does. Off the skate of Lemieux, and they clear. Less than a minute to go to Alan Hamilton's penalty as Esposito starts out. Gets by Stewart. Broken up by Lemieux. Stewart has it. He fires. Goal! And the Rangers get a shorthanded goal and go in the lead. 3-2. Sanderson drawing with Rattel. New York controlling. Park to Hadfield. Out front, Rattel. Shot and a goal. It's 4-2 New York. Rick Smith boxed in behind his own net by Rattel. Puck is loose. Bailey. Feeds out to Wayne Cashman. Gets by Park. He's got Sanderson open. Back to Orr. Right at the crease, but Cashman couldn't get a stick on it. Now they've changed the scoring. Gilbert gets credit for that fourth goal. Rattel dumped by Orr. Here comes Cashman against the checking of Hadfield. But Gilbert, his 7th of the season. Rick Smith into the seats. A face-off coming up. Goal. Orr is boxed in by Rattel. He's got the puck. Stopped by Cheevers. Hadfield centering pass. Rattel. Goal! With both Orr and Rick Smith down, the Rangers have taken a 5-2 lead. Bruins start out. Esposito still going. Can't get a shot off. Stanfield fires. It's blocked by Fleming. Bobby Orr at center ice wheel. Starts back across the line. Looking. Puts the brakes on. Hodge drives. Glove save for on. It's loose. Esposito drives. In the corner, he digs for it. Centering pass, Hodge. Right across the front. Goal! Jimmy Lorentz has scored for the Bruins. And they take a 1-0 lead. And for Jimmy, his 3rd goal of the season. Bruins changing on the fly. Esposito and Hodge are out. Esposito dumped at center ice. Here comes Hodge. He fires. Perrott made the save. How? I don't know. Bailey on the left wing. Puts it behind the net. Gendron starts out. Center ice, it's Orr. Stopped inside the line by Hale, and here come the Flyers. Hale tries to flip it behind him. Esposito doesn't see it, but Orr starts out across the line, looking. Ahead, a shot and a save by Perrott off the stick of Bailey. Here's Gendron circling in his own zone. Moves it ahead for number 17, Nolet. His shot is partially slowed down by Rick Smith, and Cheevers makes the save. Rick Smith starts out, puts it right on the stick of number 17, Simon Nolet. Lacroix, shot and a save by Cheevers from point-blank range, right on the crease. And the puck is tied up for a face-off in the Boston end. Here's Wayne Hillman. Lead pass to Jim Johnson. He's got Morrison open, a shot and a save. Puck is loose, but Lorentz clears for the Bruins and takes the pressure off Gerry Cheevers. Moves it out to center ice. Stanfield digs. Rick Smith digs. They both go down along with Larry Hale in a pile right in front of the Flyers bench. Clark to Morrison. Morrison still controls. Dumped by Busick. Good check. Busick across to Stanfield. Here's Busick walking in. Goal! It's 2-0 Bruins. And for the Chiefs, his 13th goal of the year on December 13th. Johnson drops it for Ball across to Dornhofer. Here's Lacroix. Ahead for Johnson. Drop pass, Lacroix. Centering pass intercepted by McKenzie. And McKenzie's on the prowl. He's got Westfall open. To Westfall. Shot. Stopped by Perrott. A good save. Here comes Fleming. McKenzie skating real well on this penalty. With 5 seconds left, the puck is back at the Philadelphia blue line. It's Terry Ball. Bruins back at full strength. Don Arey with the puck. He's checked by Morrison. Arey loses to Fleming. Intercepts. Out to Hillman. A bouncing shot. Centering pass. Hillman spun around by McKenzie. And the puck is cleared to the Flyers' blue line. Here's Wayne Hillman, number 6. To Fleming. Centering pass. A shot by Clark. Goal! It's 2-1. The time of the goal comes at 9 minutes and 6 seconds. Back to the action. Number 6 is Wayne Hillman, starting out for the Flyers. Ahead for Jim Johnson. Johnson going deep. Flips back for Heiskala, but he's tied up by Sanderson. Spins Sanderson around. Orr loses to Johnson. And they tie up the puck in the corner. Face-off coming up in the Boston end. And now Bobby Orr and Earle Heiskala go at it. Orr and Heiskala. And Orr with that free right hand really going to it. This started in the first game up in Boston. It almost boiled over, but never quite reached that point. It did reach it tonight. And I would say on the decision, or again, comes up the winner. Bruins going with Derek Sanderson between Wayne Carlton and Ed Westfall. Johnson between Cherry and Dornhofer. Carlton, Sanderson, bouncing puck, goal! It's 3-1 Boston. As Carlton, Westfall, and Sanderson. Here it is again. There's Carlton. Out to Westfall, and Sanderson kept it on its way. It's 3-1 Bruins. Centering pass from Dornhofer to Gendron. Watson drives. Stopped by Cheevers. Gendron drives. Goal! It's 3-2. Let's take a look at instant replay. There's the Sanderson to the left of your screen. That was the trip that he's serving now as the Bruins again have to kill off another penalty. Gendron back to Lacroix. Back to Gendron. Gendron, the side of the net. Clark. Goal! It's all tied up. And Bobby Clark has scored his second goal of the night, his sixth of the year for the Flyers. Perrant behind his own net. Out to Fleming. Kept in by Orr. Good move by Bobby Clark, but the puck remains in the zone. Esposito to Lawrence, but it's cleared by Larry Hale. No, it isn't. It's blocked. Busick and Sanderson trying to dig. Busick has it. Out to Bobby Orr. He fires. Stopped out front by Perrant. Lawrence in the corner. Moving through. Out to Clark. He can't clear. Esposito shot. Stopped by Perrant. Another shot. Misses the open net. Sanderson to Hodge. Bruins putting the pressure on. Hodge in front. Stopped by Perrant. Goal! The Bruins lead it 4-3. All set to go. Sanderson will draw against Bobby Clark to the left of Cheevers. A big face-off for Boston. And they get control. Out to Hodge. Kept in by the Flyers. It's Gendron behind the net. Centering pass is blocked. Hodge digs for it. Kept in by Watson. He drives. Blocked. Here comes Sanderson. Sanderson on the gallop. Going in on the open net. He scores! It's 5-3 Bruins. Pretty much putting the game on ice with 10 seconds to go. Around the board, Sather. Centering pass. Shot by Boyer. Couldn't get the good wood on it. Now it's out to Sather. A shot, glove save. Ed Johnston has Doak and Nick Harborough go at it right in front of the Boston net. And it's a wild one as Harborough and Doak are flailing away. Right in front of Ed Johnston. As a matter of fact, Johnston had to move out of the way to prevent from becoming involved. Doak with his jersey pulled off. Harborough is separated by linesman Ron Ego. There's a shot at the Civic Arena scoreboard clock. Ari is off for charging at 9:09. The third penalty of the period against Boston. Third shorthanded situation. Breakaway, Sanderson. He couldn't control it. The save is made by Smith. You don't see that happen too often. Sanderson normally has excellent puck control. Here comes number 17, Ron Schuck. Gets by Smith. Centering pass. Goal by Glenn Sather. That the puck was picked in. But to no avail. And the Penguins have taken a 1-0 lead on a power play goal by former Bruin Glenn Sather. Shot by Morrison. Deflected off the skate of Prentice. Schinkel drives. Gets it to Hextall. Circles the net. Centering pass. And here comes Bobby Orr. He's got Sanderson. Breakaway Sanderson. The second one of the night. His shot is gloved by Al Smith. Here's Wayne Carlton. Across in front. Bouncing puck. Westfall can't control it. Here comes Hextall. To Prentice. Prentice going in. His shot. Stopped by Johnston. Westfall the rebound. Great action, both ends of the rink. Westfall skates it out. Tries to spring Sandy loose again in the corner. Schinkel, but icing is called against Boston. Face-off coming up at the Bruins zone. 1:19 left the shots penalty as Orr coasts up across his own blue line. Through center ice. Flips it to the corner. Al Smith lays it for Sather. He's checked by Esposito. Out to Lorentz. Bouncing puck. Lorentz to Esposito. Right out front. A shot and a save by Al Smith, and it's tied up. Another penalty coming up. And it looks as though it's a Pittsburgh penalty against Tracy Pratt. This will give the Bruins a two-man advantage. Sanderson will be drawing against Nick Harborough. Busick in the corner. To Sanderson. Goal! It's all tied up. A great goal by Sanderson as he pulled the trigger right in the middle of the face-off circle as he took that feed from Busick. And for Derek Sanderson, number 16, that's his 6th goal of the season. Derek Sanderson, who has tied this one up in the first period on a blazing shot with a two-man advantage. There was Sanderson to Busick in the corner, back to Sanderson, and he fired from that same circle to beat Smith. The draw this time goes back to Esposito. His shot is blocked. Keeps it in the zone, however. Stick handling. Draws it back to Orr. Across to Sanderson. Sanderson to Busick. Busick still has it. Out to Sanderson. He drives. Stopped by Smith. Busick, backhander. Rebound to the corner. It's John McKenzie. Bruins putting pressure on. Bouncing puck now. It's Jim Morrison clearing for the Penguins with 1 minute left in the first period of play. Orr goes back to the Bruins corner. Starts back for Boston. Bobby from center ice. Rebound. Al Smith puts it behind the net for Wally Boyer. Around the boards for Glenn Sather. Orr has it. Across to Esposito. He guns. Goal! It's 2-1 Boston. Time of the goal at 19 minutes and 22 seconds as the Bruins take the lead. Esposito back on for the Bruins. He's killing the penalty along with Ed Westfall. Schinkel drives it back to McMahon. Back to Schinkel in the corner. Schinkel behind the net to Hextall. Hextall checked by Ori. Still has the puck. Moving in. Across to McMahon. He drives. It's goal. It's 3-2 as McMahon beats Johnston to the short side. Time of the power play goal comes at 10 minutes and 16 seconds. McMahon drives. Stopped out front. Back to McMahon again. His shot. Stopped out front again by Bobby Orr. Here's Boyer. Sliding save by Orr. Goes back to Morrison. To Boyer. Boyer having trouble. Back to Morrison. He fires. Goal! Goal! Esposito drawing with Ron Schock. Dallas Smith. His shot wide on the short side. And here comes Keith McCrary. McCrary drives. Deflected by Doak. Still going. Chronolo. Goal! As the Penguins take the 4-3. Orr trying to shake Hextall. Faking one way, then another. Gets it out to John Busick. McKenzie loose on the right wing. McKenzie. Shot. Goal! It's all tied up as McKenzie rifled one in from the top of the circle and beat Smith to the far corner. Time of the goal comes at 19:21. And it's 4-4 with Orr picking up his third point of the night at 19:21.
John McKenzie. On the 6th from number 9, John Busick. Number 4, Bobby Orr.
Busick and Orr getting the assist. Puck in the Boston zone. Behind the net, Bobby Orr. Out to Busick. Now it's Jim Lorentz at center ice. Here goes McKenzie again. He fires. It's wide on the short side. Busick the rebound. Right out front and cross to Smith. 19 seconds left. Orr drives. Bouncing puck. Busick. Goal! The Bruins lead it 5-4. Time of the goal, 19 minutes and 47 seconds. The Jimmy Lawrence now centering between Johnny Busick and Johnny McKenzie with Bobby Orr and Don Arey at the points. Puck goes in the corner. Along the boards, Orr digs for it. He's got it. Across for Arey. He drives. Hit the side of the net. Busick checked by Rupp in the corner. Back out to Arey again. He fires. Goal! It's 6-4 Bruins. And I believe it might be Don Arey's first goal of the season, and look at that smile. Center ice, it's Orr. Wheels away from Duff. Still has the puck at center ice. Orr still going in. Gets a shot off, and that shot has to make the glove save. Bruins starting to hit a bit. LaPerriere right at the side of the net. Puck is loose behind the net. Subsequently tied up at the side of the Bruins net is Orr, making sure that Cornway doesn't pry it loose. A drive by Mahavlich. Goal, and the Montreal Canadiens have taken a quick 1-0 lead.
Just like I said, that guy, he's got everything going for him. He's a big guy. He can shoot that puck, and he's got some strength.
13:40 is the time of Mahavlich's goal right off the faceoff. Nair puts it back behind the net. In the corner, Lawrence throws it across for Busick. Arey the rebound off the boards. His shot stopped by LaPerriere. Busick off the stick of Lawrence. Right out in front. Cleared again by Terry Harper this time as Richard starts out for Canadiens. Drop pass Redmond. His shot. Goal, and Montreal takes another lead, this time 2-1. Rick Smith, number 10, ahead for Westfall. Back to Rick. Overskates it, but Arey picks up the loose puck to Carlton. Arey going deep. His shot around the boards, all the way back to Rick Smith. Can't keep it in the zone. Sanderson flips it back in. Got a piece of the crease, so no icing is called. Here's Harris. Intercepted by Wayne Cashman. Cashman in the corner. Still digging. Duff throws it out. And here comes Cornway. Now it's Backstrom, number 6. Cashman starts back for the Bruins. Still going. Cashman, drop pass. Dallas Smith. Backhander, stopped by Vachon. Hodge takes a check from Harper. Esposito battles Backstrom for it. And a good check by Dallas Smith, but here comes Duff. His shot smothered by Gary Doak. Cheevers sweeps it to the far corner. Smith almost took Cornway's head off at center ice. Here's Cashman to Hodge, but offside is called. Backstrom set to draw with Lawrence. A shot by Cornway, stopped in the circle. Blocked by Dallas Smith as Cornway walked right in. Here he is again. Runs right into Lawrence. Now it's Busick. Loses. Cornway drives. Stopped by Cheevers, and he clears for Doak. Throws it up for McKenzie. Blocked by the back checking of Duff. Intercepted by McKenzie. Runs into Cornway. Doak. No icing on this play as Harper swings. Dumps. Harper is McKenzie. Busick gets it back to Doak. His shot goes over the net. McKenzie bumps him again. Dallas Smith. Busick misses the open corner. Lawrence to Busick. Kept in by Doak. Across to Dallas Smith. He drives. Blocked by Harper. Harper not even moving. And there was an identical situation that Hodge was penalized for a week ago. Shot by Richard. Great save by Cheevers, and he hangs on. When Ken's on that net, he's one of the toughest ones to start. They say Christmas is the magic day for Kenny Hodge. That's when he starts really piling up the points. Bobby Orr winds up. He fires. Goal! It's all tied up. I don't know if that was tipped in, but Sanderson was right on the doorstep.
Don, you got to admire that guy, that Bobby Orr. He held that puck till the Bruins man got out of the way, and then he drifted it, and it was right in that net.
Game is tied at 2-2. Orr again breaking up the play at center ice, runs into Tremblay. That hurt his right shoulder. Orr was slowed down by that check on Tremblay. Down goes Bailey. Sanderson tied up, double teamed. Bailey with the puck, looking for the free man out front. Gets by Westfall. Orr drives, just misses the open post.
Don, Bobby Orr is cut. He got hit in the mouth in that last play with Tremblay.
Shot by Roberto is wide. Cheevers stops it at the side of the net. Bobby Orr is bleeding from the mouth.
He was trying to get off. He shot it, but the Canadians had stopped it the time before. I guess he's got to go to the dressing room for repairs.
Across to Redmond. Drop pass. Russo to Redmond. Look out! Right across in front of Cheevers. Redmond fires. It's wide. Cornwallis gets by Duke. Shot stopped by Cheevers, and he hangs on. Redmond to Richard. Back to Redmond. Now it's Duff to JC. He drives. Goal, and Montreal has taken a 3-2 lead. But here comes Cornwallis. Ahead to Backstrom. Fakes the shot. Going in. Out front, a goal as he went right around Cheevers. Cheevers had absolutely no protection, and he was deep completely out of the play.
Well, you got to give him credit there, Don. It was a beautiful goal.
This is the 6th shorthanded situation that Montreal has enjoyed tonight.
Yes, Don, and I mean, it's a shame it didn't turn the other way around, but you've noticed that the rest of the team has played superb for Montreal. They've really had a good team effort tonight.
Here's Savard. He fires. Goal. It's 5-2.